Right now, imagine someone hands you $5. You feel fine, pleasant but forgettable. Now imagine someone takes $5 from your pocket. That sting? It's about 2.5 times stronger than the pleasure of receiving the exact same amount. Your brain weighs losses heavier than gains, and that quiet asymmetry running silently in your skull is the reason you cannot cancel Netflix, why you stay in jobs you hate, and why casinos always win. This isn't a personality flaw. It's not weakness or poor discipline. It's a biological asymmetry that evolution hardwired into your nervous system roughly 200,000 years ago, when losing your food reserve meant death and gaining an extra portion meant a nice bonus. The problem is that your brain never got the software update for modern life. So now you renew subscriptions you haven't used in months. You hold stocks that keep falling because selling would mean admitting defeat. And you stay 3 years too long in relationships that stopped working ages ago. Every major company on Earth knows about this glitch, and they've built their entire business models around exploiting it. Today we decode why your brain betrays you and how to fight back. In 1979, 2 Israeli psychologists named Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky published a paper called Prospect Theory that would eventually win a Nobel Prize. Their experiment was elegant. They offered participants a simple gamble with 50-50 odds. If you lose $100. The question was, how much would you need to win to make that bet feel fair? Rational economics says the answer should be $100. Equal risk, equal reward. But that's not what happened. The average answer was between $200 and $250. People needed to gain more than double to offset the potential loss. Kahneman and Tversky called this the loss-aversion ratio, and the median across hundreds of studies since then has remained remarkably stable at approximately 2.5 to 1. The pain of losing is genuinely 2.5 times more powerful than the joy of gaining. For decades, this was just a theory based on questionnaires and gambling experiments. Then, in 2007, a neuroscientist named Sabrina Tom at UCLA put it to the ultimate test. She slid participants into an MRI scanner and had them evaluate a series of hypothetical bets while she watched their brains light up in real time. The results were undeniable. When subjects contemplated a potential loss, their amygdala, the brain's ancient fear center that evolved to detect predators and threats, activated with the same intensity as if they were facing physical danger. When they contemplated an equivalent gain, the striatum, the reward center, activated moderately, almost politely. The asymmetry wasn't psychological, it was physiological. Losing $5 triggers the same neural alarm bells as a snake in your path. That's why the pain of loss isn't a metaphor. Your brain literally processes financial and emotional losses as threats to your survival. 200,000 years of evolution screaming at you to avoid loss at any cost, even when that cost is irrational. Quick note before we continue. If you're finding this breakdown useful, hit subscribe. Every week on this channel, we decode the psychological patterns that quietly run your decisions, from why you procrastinate to why you can't resist free shipping. The goal is simple: understand the bias, recognize the exploitation, and take back control. We release new episodes every Friday at 4 p.m, and subscribers get notified first. Now let's get back to how the biggest companies in the world weaponize your amygdala against you, and why that cancel button is designed to feel like a threat. Go to Netflix right now and try to cancel your subscription. Notice what happens. The page doesn't say, save $15 a month. It says, are you sure you'll lose access to your watch list? That single word, lose, is not accidental. It's a neurological lever designed to activate your amygdala. Amazon Prime does the same thing. You'll lose free shipping. Spotify warns you'll lose your playlists, which is actually false since they're preserved. LinkedIn Premium reminds you that you'll lose access to who viewed your profile. These aren't marketing messages. They're precision-engineered fear triggers. The companies know that framing cancellation as a loss rather than a gain makes you 2.5 times less likely to click confirm. Every word on that page was tested, optimized, and deployed specifically because your brain cannot process losses rationally. But subscriptions are just the beginning. Loss aversion explains why you make catastrophic decisions in every domain of your life. You buy a stock at $100, it falls to $60. Rational economics says sell it if you wouldn't buy it again at $60. But your brain screams, if I sell now, I lose $40. So you hold. It falls to 40, then 20, then 0. The same mechanism explains why people stay 3 years too long in dead relationships. The 5 years already invested feel like a sunk cost that would be wasted by leaving. It explains why you endure 6 more months at a toxic job because the bonus is coming. It explains why you keep watering that bonsai you've been failing to grow for a decade. Your brain cannot distinguish between cutting your losses and losing. So it forces you to hold on to everything, even when holding on is the loss. Here's what most people miss. Loss aversion isn't a bug that occasionally misfires. It's the foundational operating system running beneath every decision you make. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Casinos use near misses, almost winning, to trigger more gambling than outright losses, because almost having it and losing it hurts more than never having it at all. Insurance companies sell protection against loss, not savings on premiums. Gyms phrase retention as don't lose your progress and charge annually to avoid the recurring pain of monthly payments. Apple Care costs $200 a year because the fear of a $1,200 repair is neurologically overwhelming. The entire economy is built on the asymmetry in your skull. One more thing. There are 3 tools that actually work against loss aversion. The first is the 10-10-10 rule, popularized by business writer Susie Welch. Before any decision, ask yourself, will this matter in 10 minutes, 10 months, or 10 years? This simple question shifts processing from your amygdala to your prefrontal cortex, where rational analysis lives. The second tool is gain reframing. Instead of thinking I'll lose $15 a month if I subscribe, reframe it as I gain $15 a month by keeping my money. Same math, different neural pathway. The third tool is decision expiration dates. Every subscription, every stock position, every commitment gets a calendar date when it automatically ends unless you actively choose to renew. This flips the default from having to decide to cancel to having to decide to continue. And that single flip neutralizes the loss aversion trigger entirely. The same pattern appears everywhere once you know where to look. Peloton reminds you of your streak before you cancel. Airlines show you the miles you'll forfeit. Dating apps warn you'll lose your matches. Mobile games threaten your progress will be deleted. Every modern retention system is built on the same 200,000-year-old glitch in your brain. Your brain is not designed to optimize your life. It's designed to avoid disaster at any cost. And every modern business knows this better than you do. The asymmetry is real. The exploitation is deliberate. But now you see it. Hit subscribe. Your brain will thank you. Every week, we decode why you do what you do. Next Friday, we're breaking down why you make worse decisions after lunch and how the 6-hour rule is quietly hijacking your career. Subscribers find out first. This was the Decoded. We pull behavioral economics apart, so the next time it pulls you, you'll see it coming. New Decode every Friday.